that defense? Hey, we've been talking about Auburn defense. That was darn Auburn defense. There were some great hits. We got after that darn quarterback, too.
Yeah, we did. Yes, sir.
Our defensive backs were like gloves, man. Made some unbelievable. How about the field goal kicker? I tell you what, you kept us in there when things were going tough.
Yes, sir.
All right. How about that offense? Hey, and it was a little ugly. We rushed for over 200 yards, man.
Yes, sir.
Great job. Where's Robbie at? Robbie helped get us here. Don Goodlet's not here. So on the behalf of Don Goodlet and Robbie, you get up here and lead us in that fight song. 1, 2, 3, 4. War Eagles, never conquer, never give. War Eagles, go, go, go. War Eagles, give it hell, hey, War Eagles,
like when things were going our way, like you said, just keep our poise and go out there, you know, just wreak havoc. You know what I'm saying? Work and move on the offensive lineman and just do. Coach still said, man, get back there like your life depends on it, and that's what we did.
Just being able to run the ball. Coach Gus, you know, that's his favorite thing to do, run the ball, and he was preaching to us, we got to run the ball. We have to run the ball. So, you know, I put it on my shoulders and said that we're going to run the ball, and didn't look back.
The Auburn Football Review, featuring Coach Ralph Shook Jordan.
Be sharp. Be ready.
You are the champion of the best football conference in America.
You guys can say tonight, man, there's nobody better than you.
But I'm going to tell you what, we're SEC champs.
The official Auburn post-game show since 1954. This is the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The final regular season game of the 2020 season. We welcome you in to the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota from Davis Wade Stadium in Starkville. I'm Andy Bertram, along with Tigers head coach Gus Malzahn. Coach, congratulations. A big win on the road in the Southeastern Conference and a terrific way to end the regular season tonight.
Yeah, I'm real proud of our team to get a quality win on the road. Week 10, you know, our defense played outstanding. 6 sacks, 2 interceptions, very good on third down. Our offense did a super job with the game on the line, had a 94-yard or 95-yard touchdown drive and then a 75-yard touchdown drive. So just a complete team win tonight on the road.
What does it say about this team to get to game 10, to do it with no postponements, all the sacrifice that this team has gone through this season?
Well, you just said it, sacrifice. This bunch has sacrificed a lot to be able to play 10 straight games. I think we're one of 18 teams in the country that was able to do that, one of 4 SEC teams that we weren't the reason that we had a delay. And that's just a tribute to our players, the coaches, our medical team, with Dr. Goodlet and Robbie. Just can't say enough good things about our team.
24-10, the final score, the win for Auburn tonight, the final game of the regular season. Let's take a look at the first half highlights presented by Truckworks.
He puts a foot into it. It's a boomer, and it goes 7 yards deep into the end zone. 27-yard field goal attempt for Carlson. It is on the way. The holder is Jackson McFadden, the snapper Bill Taylor, and Auburn is on the board first. Rogers to throw, gets pressured, now flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, throws it up the field, and it is intercepted at the 25-yard line, and on his feet down the near sideline, Roger McCreary. Now Pegues comes in motion to the Mississippi State boundary. Handoff up the middle. This is Tank Bigsby. Nice move across the 50, 45. He's down to the 35 and run out of bounds inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Wow.
Anders Carlson with a 37-yard field goal just inside the left hash. Snap down, kick is on the way, And the kick is good, and that's the way the first half comes to a close. Carlson with a 27-yard field goal and now a 37-yard field goal.
Coach, this was an odd first half of play. You were able to move the ball, you had some opportunities, but had to settle for field goals early in this one.
Yeah, we did. You know, I think the big thing was we had two holding penalties that were really big. One backed us up 1st and 20. We had the ball on the 3-yard line, I think, on one of the holding penalties, and that kind of made us kick field goals. And of course, I can't say enough good things about Anders Carlson. He's one of the best kickers in really college football, and he kind of kept us in that thing, you know, in the first half.
I know you'd like to be up more than 6-3 at the half, but nice to get that field goal, get that score to end the first half of play.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, anytime you can score right before half and get some momentum, of course, as the clock was going out, we kicked the field goal, gave us some momentum, and we felt like it was just a matter of time that we're going to be able to kind of lean on them and be able to run the football successfully in the second half, and we finally warmed down and was able to do that.
A week ago with Texas A&M, it was the run game by the Aggies. Tonight, you knew it would be the air raid offense. What was the key from a defensive standpoint?
Well, I think we made the quarterback uncomfortable. We sacked him 6 times, and even when we didn't sack him, we were around him. You could tell he's a little bit flustered. We got him out of the pocket. You know, we were just really wanting to make him move his feet, and he put the ball in jeopardy a couple times because of that. We had the 2 interceptions. He's done a really good job protecting the football the last 2 games before this, and they've had a week off to prepare. So, and our defensive backs, I mean, they were on the guys like glue. They contested just about every throw.
The second half highlights are on the way on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Verizon. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. And by TruckWorks, the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go in.
Toyotathon is on. 'Tis the season for great year-end deals.
Right now, during Toyotathon, lease a new 2021 Toyota RAV4 LE for just $249 a month for 36 months plus $500 holiday bonus cash.
Don't miss out. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Car wreck and you don't know where to go. Listen real close, I'll tell you what I know. Vance Law Firm will make you smile. Pick up the phone, here's the number to dial. Down 3 for me. 3 Vance Law Firm 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 for me.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country with a coverage of 5G nationwide. And in more and more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband, the fastest 5G in the world. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon.
Whether you're heading to an off-road destination for work or play, creating the perfect lawn to wrap up another Yard of the Month award, or preparing the fields for a bumper crop, think SUNSOUTH, where you'll find quality John Deere equipment, affordably priced, and ready to help you tackle outdoor projects faster and more efficient. And now, for those larger projects, think SUNSOUTH to save on our new selection of John Deere compact construction equipment. SUNSOUTH, proud to be the preferred tractor of the Auburn Tigers.
It's now time for Between the Hashes, presented by Verizon. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. This is 5G built right.
This week on Between the Hashes, we visit with Zacoby McClain, Auburn linebacker. And Zacoby, let's let people get to know you a little bit off the field. You don't get a lot of downtime as a student athlete, especially at this level. So what are you doing when you're not playing or practicing or studying football or in class?
Well, I just be chilling, playing my game. I just watch YouTube and highlights of Bobby Wagner, pretty much, so I can fit my craft.
So you're watching football when you're not playing football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much.
All right. How old were you when you first, do you remember your first football game ever?
I don't want to say I remember my first football game, but I was 6 or 7 years old when I started playing football.
Okay. Was it a pretty physical league?
It was very physical.
Yeah.
I was a hard hitter. I'm known for that in my city.
I love it. So you set the tone a lot of years ago.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you mentioned that, you've got a guy that you like to watch highlights of. Would you consider him sort of your football idol, somebody that you try to play like?
Yeah, I feel like our game relate to each other because he fast, he physical, and he like to hit, and he love the game.
Okay.
And he can cover.
What would your teammates say about Zakoby McClain outside of playing football he's most talented at?
I think gonna say he's singing, probably.
Yeah?
I'm always singing right away around campus. And the dance a little bit, they might say that too.
A little sing, a little dance. See the smile out when you're talking about it. Would you care to give our audience at home a little sample of your singing skills?
I'll give you a little song.
All right.
I want you to stay with me, because you're all I need. This same love is clear to see, but darling, stay with me.
People have lighters and their phone lights going all over, just back and forth as they listen to you. All right, we got the holidays coming up.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
Tell me about what Christmas is like in the McClain house in a typical year.
Well, we don't really celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Christmas, but we really don't get presents for Christmas, We get a little small stuff, because we don't really, my dad ain't really into that like that.
Yeah. All right, very good. Zakoby, thanks for spending time with us.
You're welcome. Appreciate you.
That's Zakoby McClain, Between the Hashes, presented by Verizon.
Just like your favorite mascot, BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama works hard behind the scenes. Proud sponsor of the Tide and Tigers.
In football and the truck game, it's all about performance when choosing your lineup. And with legendary horsepower and gas-powered torque, smart technology like the available Pro Trailer Backup Assist, and a championship tradition, Ford F-150 is more than a truck. It's your starting quarterback. And the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Contact or visit your local Ford dealer for great offers on a 2020 Ford F-150. War Eagle.
Back when we started this company, folks had the idea that all treated lumber was the same. Well, our little yellow tag put an end to that. Today, people know that the best does have a name, Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. They use it because they can trust it to be around for years and years. And so will we. Here's to 50 years of 5-star backyards and the little yellow tag.
Welcome back on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. Final regular season game and Auburn wins at Mississippi State 24-10. Coach, you're up 6-3 at the half. What's the message to your ball club at the half?
Well, hey, we're up. We're on the road and we're up. And so really that was the message. And, we kind of hung in there. And, I'm real proud of our team from the standpoint that we won the fourth quarter. When the game was on the line, our guys played their best football. And, of course, coming off last week with the fourth quarter, we wasn't able to do that. So our guys were able to respond and bounce back and take control of the game in the fourth quarter on the road. I think that says a lot about the character of this team.
Let's take a look at the second half highlights presented by Truckworks.
On 3rd down and 12 for State. Auburn rushes 4 down the field, and it's picked off up the sideline, down the sideline. midfield, angling to the near side. Smoke Monday. Monday makes a cut at the state 45-yard line, gets inside the 40. Fadden to hold, Taylor to snap it. Snap down, kick is on the way by Carlson. And that kick is good. Auburn's got single coverage on Seth Williams on it down the Auburn sideline. State rushes 5. Nix throws it. He's got Seth Williams open. He's got it in the end zone. It's a touchdown for Auburn. Touchdown Tigers. Bigsby with the carry. Bounces to the outside. He's to the 25, to the outside 20. He's to the 15, to the 10, and run out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Man goes in motion. Nix turns. He's going to run it. Bo Nix bounces to the outside. He dives to the end zone. Touchdown Auburn. And will beat Mississippi State on the regular season finale night for Auburn.
Coach, you mentioned that your ball club won the fourth quarter. Did not do that a week ago against Texas A&M. 2 huge offensive drives and one that you had really good field position throughout the night, didn't cash it in. It took a 95-yard drive and 2 big third down plays. Bo Nix to Seth Williams, getting you off the goal line, and then finding the end zone to Seth on another big third down play.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Of course, the first one's always the hardest. And down here when we were backed up, the timing throw and the 7 cut to Seth was really, really something. And, we've had numerous drives, I think, of 90-plus yards this year. And so they responded, and then they followed up with a 75-yard drive after they had a big kick return and scored a touchdown. So the offense really responded when the game was on the line.
This is the number 3 team in the SEC against the rush. You go for over 200 yards, and a lot of that, obviously, Tank Bigsby. And that 75-yard drive, a lot of that was your freshman, the tailback, running the football tonight.
Yeah, he's not quite 100%, but, man, he really bounced a couple out, got to the edge. And I'm real proud of our offensive line. Brodarius Ham was down tonight, and, we were just kind of barely hanging in there towards the end of the year with our offensive line, and for them able to have 200 yards back-to-back rushing. I know it was 194 last week, but we took a sack in desperation, but to have 200 yards, I think the offensive line has a very, very bright future, obviously with Tank and Worm in the backfield and DJ Williams too.
We'll be back to wrap things up in the regular season finale of the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Verizon. Verizon is building a powerful 5G experience for America. And by TruckWorks, the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers.
Just like your favorite mascot, BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama works hard behind the scenes. Proud sponsor of the Tide and Tigers.
Back when we started this company, folks had the idea that all treated lumber was the same. Well, our little yellow tag put an end to that. Today, people know that the best does have a name, Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. They use it because they can trust it to be around for years and years. And so will we. Here's to 50 years of 5-star backyards and the little yellow tag.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on, let's go in.
Toyotathon is on. 'Tis the season for great year-end deals.
Right now, during Toyotathon, get 0% APR for 48 months plus $500 holiday bonus cash on a new 2021 Toyota RAV4 and 90-day payment deferral.
Don't miss out. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Remembering Coach Pat Dye is proudly presented by Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine.
When I think back, on what impact coaches had on me, I think every day, my life every day, I think coaches played a role in it. They were just teaching me, to the idea of hard work, to be disciplined, loyalty, love for this university. That all started here with Coach Dye. Growing up in this state, I can't, say that I grew up an Auburn fan, and my love for Auburn, it blossomed, once, I forged that relationship with Coach Dye. And, like I tell people every day, I could never, pay Coach Dye back or Auburn University, for what it's meant in my life and the dividends that it continues to pay in my life. And if I lived 100 years, I could never do enough to give back to a place that's given me so much and to a person that's given me so much. So I just try to honor his legacy and how I try to go about my day-to-day life, not just in the coaching profession, but just in the world, period. Being a good husband, being a good father, being a good coach, being a good mentor, being a good role model, being a good citizen. Just everything, just always thinking about what would be his impression of what I did today.
It's now time for Perfection on the Plains, presented by BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama. We cover what matters. After an emotional Iron Bowl victory, Auburn headed to Atlanta for the SEC Championship game and a rematch with the South Carolina Gamecocks. From the start, the Tigers imposed their will.
Our football team, after the Alabama game, was really looking forward to playing South Carolina again, especially on the defensive side of the ball, because we felt like we left a lot on the table when we played them the first time.
We were playing our best football. Our team improved each game, and just the confidence that we had. Then you look at, we were kind of a inexperienced offense as a group week 4, and just growing. And our defense had a better idea of how they were going to attack us. And of course, Coach Chiswick with his leadership and the staff, I think, did a great job preparing our team, and we were ready to play. It was just a whole lot of confidence from our players and our coaches during that game.
Throws it deep downfield into the end zone, tipped up and caught! It's caught! Darvin Adams off the deflection! Touchdown Auburn!
Every Thursday you work on it in fall camp. You work on it a lot, and so it was just kind of one of those things, and it was executed very well. Darvin Adams and T-Zach and Cody was following it up in case it got tipped, and Cam rolled right, got a good block by Mario Fannin, and he had the perfect trajectory and threw it up, and Darvin Adams made that play. And that was a really good moment.
The Hail Mary gave Auburn a 28-14 halftime lead and all the momentum. The onslaught continued in the second half.
They'll fake it to McCaleb. Newton keeps it right up the gut. Touchdown Auburn! Pressure right up the middle. Stevens, and it's thrown. It's intercepted to Sharvin Bell. Cam pump fakes. Going to throw it for the end zone. Wide open. Blake. Touchdown Auburn! Your Auburn Tigers, for the 7th time in school history, are SEC champions.
In the end, Auburn came away with a dominating 56-14 victory and the 2010 SEC championship. A trip to Glendale, Arizona, and the Oregon Ducks awaited the Tigers for the chance to be national champions.
We really felt confident going into that game that when we win this game, we're going to get a chance to play for it all, which if you go back 10 weeks earlier, I don't think anybody on the planet would have used national championship in Auburn in the same sense.
When your taste buds demand greatness, nothing compares to Red Diamond coffee. Unless, of course, it's Red Diamond tea. No shortcuts, no skimping. Perfect's not easy. Red Diamond, available at a grocer near you.
beginning the morning you opened your eyes. We spent every waking moment preparing you for the day you'd leave our nest. Whether it's driving to practice or helping with homework, it's all prepared you for, what am I going to be when I grow up? Will you be ready?
After much thought, I made my decision to take my talents to the IBEW Local 613.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers is not simply a job, it's a career. Visit IBEW613.org to begin a new future today.
I'm a Verizon engineer, and today we're turning on 5G across the country with a coverage of 5G nationwide. And in more cities, the unprecedented performance of ultra-wideband, the fastest 5G in the world. It will change your phone and how businesses do everything. I'm proud because we didn't build it the easy way. We built it right. This is the 5G America's been waiting for, only from Verizon.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on, let's go in.
Toyotathon is on. 'Tis the season for great year-end deals.
Right now, during Toyotathon, get 0% APR for 48 months plus $500 holiday bonus cash on a new 2021 Toyota RAV4 and 90-day payment deferral.
Don't miss out. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
When your taste buds demand greatness, nothing compares to Red Diamond coffee. Unless, of course, it's Red Diamond tea. No shortcuts, no skimping. Perfect's not easy. Red Diamond, available at a grocer near you.
Wrapping it up for the final regular season game of the Auburn Football Review with Auburn head coach Gus Malzahn. I'm Andy Bertram. All right, Coach, signing day comes up for your team, but an opportunity as well for your team to get some rest, to heal up emotionally, physically, all of the above.
Yeah, you said it. It's all the above. I mean, this team, what they went through, they need to get refreshed mentally, physically, emotionally, and we're going to do that. We're going to give our guys 2 weeks off. You just said signing day's coming up Wednesday. We're excited about that. And then we're going to give our coaches some time off, too, before we get going, because they're in the same boat as the players.
An unusual year, to be sure. What does it say about getting to this point of the season? You mentioned the sacrifice and all the things, all the folks that have put into this to get to 10 games in the Southeastern Conference.
Yeah, it's been a lot of sacrifice from everyone. And if somebody would have told me we'd have made it through 10 SEC games, probably 3 weeks before the season, I'd have said they were crazy. But we were able to do it, and here we are.
Coach, congratulations on this win, War Eagle.
All right, thank you, War Eagle.
For Tigers head coach Gus Malzahn, I'm Andy Bertram. You've been watching the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota.